Hello, Creative Gems. Welcome back to Creativity. And if you're new here, I'm Sandy. Today I have a compilation of several of my favorite and amazing glam home decor craft ideas that I pulled from my collection of Dollar Tree DIYs. First up, I have this short round plastic vase. It's actually pretty thick and almost looks like glass, except it's much lighter than glass. The first thing we're going to do is grab some silver rhinestone trim and cut it to size. This trim comes in rolls of different widths, and you can also cut it if it's too wide and or too long. The trim is also self-adhesive, so we won't have to mess with any glue. We can place the trim towards the top of the vase, in the middle, or closer to the base of the vase. It really depends on your own preference. For mine, I've decided to place the trim 3/4 of the way down from the top. I'm also going to add a strip of this chrome card trim, which conveniently is also self-adhesive, but I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of hot glue for some extra reinforcement. This card trim is actually one of my favorite embellishments because of its mirror-like finish, which really helps to upscale many of my DIY home decor pieces. Next, I'm going to create a base for this vase using this small square silver bowl. This bowl is pretty unique because of its scalloped edges at the opening of the bowl. It also has a mirror-like finish, which I think will look very nice and complement the rest of the vase. I want the base to match the vase, so I'm going to apply a strip of the same silver chrome card trim we used on the vase earlier. The bottom of this bowl can then be adhered to the bottom of the vase with a little bit of hot glue. And here's the final look for our Dollar Tree vase, which I'm currently using as a candle holder. And I think the base certainly helps to elevate the overall look. This vase can be used not only as a candle holder, but also to hold flowers or even used to store candies and treats. For our second craft, we're going to take another similar vase, but this time a rectangular one, and we'll use a different trim to embellish the vase. I found this trim at the Dollarama in the sticker section, and it's actually a shiny metal material, which is quite unique and different. For the rim of this vase, I'm also going to apply a strip of the silver chrome card trim we used earlier. And then for the base, I'm going to take a larger square bowl, also from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to adhere a string of silver beads to the opening. The entire base will have a mirror-like finish, which I think will also elevate the look of this second vase. In fact, it will pair very nicely with the round one we just made. After hot gluing the base to the vase, this is the final look. I am using this one to display some decorative balls inside, but you could also use this vase as a candle holder, as a fancy container for knickknacks, or even to keep your cell phones and keys all in one place. For our third home decor craft, we're going to take a square tin container like this one and remove the inside lid from it. I'm going to take a few of these wooden dowels and adhere them onto the top of the lid using Fix-All as well as some hot glue. The Fix-All is like a super glue and will give a strong, long-lasting hold once it fully cures overnight. And the hot glue will cool and dry almost immediately, so we can continue working on this craft while the Fix-All cures. Here I'm spacing out 3 wooden dowels at equidistance, but if you prefer, you could opt to adhere 4 wooden dowels in a square shape instead. At the other end of the wooden dowels, I will place another lid from a second tin container that I have. Then I'm going to take a small paintbrush and paint the wooden dowels a metallic gold color using some acrylic paint from the Dollar Tree. The acrylic paint will take only a few minutes to dry. And if metallic gold or silver is not your jam, you can choose any other paint color you prefer, or even leave the wooden dowels in its natural wood color. Then I'm going to apply some tacky glue to the top of the lid and then take a 4-inch round mirror and place it right in the center of the lid where the tacky glue has been applied. Since the round mirror is slightly smaller than the lid, I'll cover the exposed areas with more tacky glue and then stick some beautiful clear flat back round gems all around the mirror to frame it. And by the way, I know some of you may ask about that nifty tool I'm using to apply the gems to the lid. It's called a gem picker tool and it's often used in nail salons to apply gems to the nails, but of course I'm using mine for my arts and crafts projects. If you would like to get one of these, check the description box to links to all my favorite craft embellishments and tools, including the gem picker tool. To add a bit more bling, I'm going to add another beautiful trim to the sides of the upper lid. This trim has some beautiful rhinestone pieces and rectangular glass pieces that will really make this lantern look very high-end and luxurious. For the base of the lantern, I'm going to place 3 round silver napkin holders, which will act as legs for our lantern to give it a bit more height. The legs will also be hot glued to the base at equidistance from each other. And if you can't find these napkin holders, which they used to be sold 6 per pack at the Dollar Tree, you can opt for a few cabinet crystal doorknobs instead, or make your own legs using a few silver Christmas ornament balls. To further embellish this lantern, I'm going to apply some hot glue into this mold. This is actually a silicone mold commonly used for baking, but I use it for my craft projects. This mold has several different decorative patterns and designs that can be used to frame mirrors, pictures, and other home decor pieces. Once I have injected the hot glue into the molds, I'll let it cool and then remove the hot glue pieces and paint them a metallic silver paint marker. And by the way, in case you would like to try crafting with the silicone mold as well as the paint marker I'm using in today's craft project, check the description box for the links to all of these tools and other craft supplies that I like to use. Of the wooden dowels on our lantern to make them look like vines. I'll also hot glue a few wooden flowers onto the vines and add some rhinestone gems to really make this lantern sparkle. As a final embellishment for this lantern, I'm going to place another round mirror to the top of the lid, and now I'm going to add a finial by hot gluing a small golden candle holder and placing it onto the center of the mirror. And here's the final look for our candle holder lantern. It's tall, it's whimsical, and it's one of a kind. The best part is it was so easy to make and only cost a few dollars to make. Now, not only do I have a functional lantern to place on my tabletop, but I also have a decor piece that I can showcase in my room. For our next craft project, we're going to take the tin container from earlier and embellish the outside of the container so we can cover the original branding, color, and design. Here I'm applying a generous amount of tacky glue first all around the sides of the container. Then I'll place a strip of the silver ribbon onto the container where the glue has been applied. This ribbon is actually pretty wide, so it will cover the majority of the container. I'm also making sure that I use my hands to flatten out any air bubbles or clumps of glue. Then I'll take this beautiful silver crystal cluster ribbon and hot glue a strip of it all around the base of the tin container. I love crafting with this ribbon because it's very flexible, which means it can conform to the rounded corners of this container, and it can also be easily cut to size. To further embellish this container, I'm going to add a different silver trim to the rim of the tin container. This one has a beautiful design with clear round gems, which really upscales the look of this container. Next, I'll add some small silver pearl beads to cover the remaining exposed areas of the tin container. These pearl beads are also self-adhesive, so no glue required. Finally, we have the outside lid of the tin container to embellish. First, I took a 4x4-inch frameless mirror and glued it to the center of the lid with some Fix-All. Now, I'm going back in with the same silver crystal cluster trim to frame the lid. And then for the rest of the exposed areas of the lid, I'll apply some strip of silver mesh ribbon. The mesh design of the ribbon will allow a bit of the gold from the lid to peek through, which will provide a nice silver gold contrast to the design of the lid. As a final embellishment for the lid, I decided to go back in with some more silver crystal trim and silver pearl beads to frame the mirror in the center. And here's the final look for our newly decorated tin container storage box. It makes a great storage solution to store your favorite perfumes, your makeup, or your most treasured jewelry. Or you can open the lid up and transform this tin container into a beautiful flower box like I've done here. If you like what you saw today, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up so YouTube will continue to recommend my channel to other viewers like you. By the way, if you're looking for more glam home decor craft ideas, check out the playlists on my channel. You can also keep tabs on me by reading the weekly community posts I publish to my YouTube channel. And if you ever have any special requests, you can always drop me a comment on one of my videos with your craft ideas. I hope to see you again soon.